go to the Champions League review. I wanted to talk about this match, this matches last week, but I was really busy with my work and plus a lot of tasks, so I wanted to go ahead with the Champions League review. It's been the first leg has been a really amazing leg. Some shockers for some teams, not some teams, one of the teams, and some nonsense and shit playing by some teams. So let's start off with this match. I wanted to start off with this match: Real Madrid versus Juventus, 3-0. Who else will score in this team? One superb player in the team, Cristiano Ronaldo, not performing anything in the La Liga and comes in the Champions League and scores superb goal. That especially that second goal, that bicycle kick was just amazing. The timing, the jump, putting into the back of the net with his right-footed shot was just amazing. That shows how good he is, how great he is, why he's the best players, and why he can win everything with this club, and his passionate, his direction, everything is towards football. Nothing is stopping him. Putting every season, every year in the Champions League, he gives superb performance. No one can stop him. No one, any team they come, no one can stop this player. Especially that second goal was just amazing. Juventus nowhere in the game. Juventus nowhere in the game. I don't know what happened. 3-0, especially fourth minute, Cristiano Ronaldo comes and scores a goal. This shows this team is a real contender for the Champions League. Amazing, superb. I'm telling you, superb. If they perform like if they give this type of performance, then Real Madrid can win the Champions League this season. It's going to be Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Superbly they played. First half only the game was over. Second half you don't need to see. First half only the game is over. Everyone gave superb performance against Juventus. Juventus second leg they can't come back. 100% they can't come back. They're just top class players in Real Madrid. They're simply going to win the Champions League again. Again they're going to win this Champions League. If anyone says I'm stupid, I'm an idiot, please don't mind. It's Real Madrid this season is going to win the Champions League, and it's Ronaldo who's going to score. He's the best player in this world, I would say, compared to Messi. If he gives this type of performances, 100% Real Madrid's winning. 3-0, they won against Juventus. Next leg they'll go 6-0. They score. I don't know what will happen if they come back in the second leg, but this season Real Madrid is winning. Next match, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Especially the Manchester City fans, please, after spending 560 million, the defense, even countries have not spent that much in defense. This team has spent 560 million defense. Champions League, one of the worst defense, I would say. Nonsense football they played, utter shit football. Who was supporting Manchester City should just stop watching football. They're winning the league this season, but the Champions League they're one of the Champions League contender. I thought against Liverpool they lost 3-0 with the what defense they have now. Shatter defense they have, Liverpool defense. Against that team they lost 3-0. 3-0 they lost. Especially that Kyle Walker they bought from Tottenham now. Nonsense, useless, and playing Laporte in left back is not the position they need to play. Laporte is a centre back. You don't pay him the left back. Simply if you get good players, you don't change the position and put it anywhere and play. Nothing. The defense was Shatta defending in the first leg. Shatta defending in the first leg, and in the Premier League also 2-0 up. They lose against 3-2. They lost against Manchester City. I don't know what is going on. Last two matches, nothing has been performed. I don't know what they took some sleeping pills. I think so. Nothing they're performing. Nothing they're performing. Okay, nothing. Really nothing they're performing. They're just giving bad performances against Liverpool. 3-0. Tomorrow there's a match against them, against Liverpool. Let's see if they won't qualify. If they give this type of performance, they can't qualify unless with their team. Pep Guardiola should just reshape their team and form and come with a comeback to score at least 4 to 5 goals, which is not possible because Liverpool's attack is really good. Unless if Firmino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Salah don't play, then they have a chance. Or else, no chance of winning the game against Liverpool. Simply, they're out of the Champions League. If they give this performance, is now out of the Champions League. Uh, Seriously saying, Manchester City, I thought they'll ease past Liverpool, go to the finals and win the cup. But one of the shocking matches is against Liverpool, especially that that all the three goals were not quality goals. Everything, all defense was really bad. Defense was really bad. After spending 500 million, I don't know what Pep Guardiola did with their defense. After spending so much of money, you need to perform in the Champions League. If you give this bad performances, you can't do anything. You need to give good. You need to reshape the team, come with a comeback, or else no chance of winning against Liverpool. They'll give this same starter performances in the second leg also. Nothing they'll perform. Nothing they'll perform. Liverpool, I'm going for a 4-1 aggregate. Papa, let's give them one goal to Manchester City. 4-1 aggregate. They'll give Real Madrid 4 or 5 in aggregate. They'll simply go past. Barcelona versus Roma. Roma, instead of scoring for them, they're scoring for Barcelona. 2 goals, 2 own goals they scored, and 1 goal Dzeko scored. And Lionel Messi was there. First of all, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez is there, and these people score own goals also. Okay, this defense is 5 times better, superb defending they did again than Manchester City. Manchester City only shorter defensive. These people 5 times more shorter defending, scoring own goals, 2 own goals there too. Okay, against Barcelona, crucial match they didn't know. They're scoring own goals also. If you didn't score goals also, it's not a problem. But scoring own goals is even worse. After performing good in the group stages and giving if you didn't win also, winning against Barcelona is hard because of the quality, I would say. But scoring own goals is not acceptable in the Champions League, and that too, stupid own goals they scored. The first Daniel De Rossi goal, he should have easily cleared it, put it into the back of the net. I know that goal, if the opponent scored, would have been amazing. He scored a superb goal for them. That was the goal of the match, I would say. That goal he scored, own goal. Superb own goal he scored. Nothing they'll perform. This defending they do in the second leg also. Tomorrow they'll get shattered. 8-1 they'll really shattered. If they do this performance, 8-1. Simply the Barcelona score 8-1. They'll go to the they'll go to the semi-finals. Semi-finals, I'm telling you, Barcelona, Liverpool, Madrid. These 3 teams confirmed. Only one match where you can't decide is Sevilla versus Bayern. That match is a bit competitive match. You don't know which team can win it because Bayern is 2-1 up. But you can't tell anything about this match. This is a comparatively competitive match than other teams, because we can say both of them have. I'll give 65% to Bayern, and other rest percent I will give it to this thing. I'll give 35% to Sevilla. This is the thing, but both are top decent sides to come into the semi-finals. That's the only match we can say they can come. Other matches, nothing. Roma, nothing. City, nothing. Juventus, nothing. I can't see any comeback from them. Seriously, I can't see any comeback from them. I can see some, if they perform how they are performing the first season in Manchester City, then I can really see some comeback. Or else I can't see any comeback from any team. Nothing they'll perform. If all the 3 teams, I don't even think all teams is even fit for the semi-finals. All the teams which have lost, they should have lost. Nothing they'll perform. Especially the Juventus, Manchester City, Roma. All these 3 teams are there, na? They've scored those goals which they scored. I thought at least it'll be a competitive match every match. Nothing is competitive except Sevilla versus Bayern. Nothing is competitive. It's going to be Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona, and the finals this season is going to win is Real Madrid. I'm 100% sure Real Madrid is winning. People will say that Barcelona is also having a chance. Sorry, if Real Madrid and Ronaldo is there, nothing, you can't stop that guy. That guy will just score goals and win the Champions League. If they don't win the La Liga also, it doesn't matter. That Ronaldo is so passionate about this Champions League, he'll win it. This season they'll win again. I don't know how many seasons. Until he's done, Champions League is Real Madrid only. Note down this date. I've said it. If Real Madrid does not win the Champions League this season, I'll just change my name. This season it's going to be Barcelona versus Real Madrid finals. I don't know about Liverpool. If they give good performance in semi-finals like this now, when I can't predict anything, but Barcelona versus Real Madrid. This is going to be the finals. I'm predicting. Bayern is also there, but the inconsistency is going to be a factor which is going to affect in the semi-finals, because I don't have a really good record against the great top class sides in European, but you can't write down their name. They also have a chance. But Real Madrid versus Barcelona, this is going to be the final, and Real Madrid is winning, and the winning goal will be scored by Cristiano Ronaldo. No one is going to stop that. Until that guy is there now, no one will stop them. Only Real Madrid will win the Champions League this year. Champions League, Real Madrid. Tomorrow there's a second leg. Two matches are there. Roma versus Barcelona. City versus Liverpool. City versus Liverpool. If Manchester City have any chance, first half, they at least need to score 1 to 2 goals. Then only they have come back. Or second half, they need to do something and score goals. Even if they don't score goals, please don't concede goals. Don't spoil your name in the Champions League. So much money they spend, still can't perform in the Champions League. Still can't perform in the Champions League. I would really say better than Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho is a better manager. Jose Mourinho is a better manager. How to manage clubs. I know that Manchester United haven't won the are not going to win the league this season, but he's completely a good manager. He's not a great manager, but compared to Pep Guardiola, I will rate Jose Mourinho a better manager than him. Manchester Derby, you saw how well. First half 2-0 down, Paul Pogba 3-2. And all these people, the critics are saying that this Paul Pogba is not fit for Manchester United. He's one shorter player. He can't do anything. Yeah, only knows how to cut his hair. He only goes to the saloon. He can't do anything. Important matches, he shows up. That's what we need. Important matches, he shows up, and he showed one good performance. No, you can't say anything about this team. Superbly they performed, the Manchester United last weekend. And Manchester City, 2 games, nothing they're performing. This game also, nothing they're performing. There's no comeback, nothing they'll perform. There's a comeback, then we can say there's some there'll be a very spicy game. But nothing is spicy in this game. Liverpool, red hot form they are in. Red hot form they're in. You can't stop. If Salah is there, you can't stop their team. Salah, Firmino, and Mane, both, all the three are playing there. You can't stop. I was telling the 3-4 videos that attack is like Lamborghini Gallardo. Very fast, really hard to stop. Nothing you can do. The Lamborghini Gallardo, their attack is. You can't stop. If they start to score goals now, no team can stop them. But only problem is the defense. But Manchester City do even worse defense than them. Worse defense. All the 3 goals, everything was simple goals against them. I thought this Pep Guardiola team has built a really core team. I thought at least they'll go to the semi-finals. Now, I don't think so. They'll cross the quarterfinals also. They got an easy team in the round of 16. Still they can't. Juventus, no chance of a comeback. Real Madrid, two very good top quality side. I'm really depressed. Again, we winning against Real Madrid and we couldn't win against Juventus. That's the only thing I'm very depressed. That's why I was shouting hard at this place after, because we should easily have won that match. If they haven't conceded the 2 goals now, we should have gone to the quarterfinals easily. I was just this thing after we performing really good performance against Real Madrid and we can't win against Juventus was really depressing. Super performance. We'll see what will happen in the second leg. Manchester City, now I'm saying goodbye. This year's Champions League is over for you. Unless if you give good comeback, nothing you can perform. Zero performance. Every team I'll give ratings. Barcelona versus Roma, 5-star, 4 and out of 5-star, 5-star out of 5-star. Man City versus Liverpool, 5-star out of 5-star. Manchester City was nowhere in this game. Real Madrid versus Juventus also 5-star out of 5-star. Only Sevilla versus Bayern, I'll give 3.5-star for Bayern, and the rest will be for Sevilla. That's all I can say. Now all the other matches, every team who won the match give 5-star performances. You should give 5-star performances to all this team. Superbly they played. That's why you can see this Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona. This team in this 3 teams, one of these teams is winning. I should not write down Bayern, but because they have performed really well, now. I'm going to go Real Madrid this year's finals. This year's final, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Real Madrid is winning this Champions League. Write it down. Write it down, huh? Seriously, then write it down. Cheers.